Hello, hello, hello everybody, and welcome back. Root Beer here, looking at question 18 on our grade 8 Gauss. Joe fills up his car's gas tank. After traveling 165 kilometers, 3/8 of the gas in the tank was used. At this rate, approximately, that makes me a little uncomfortable, but approximately how much farther can the car travel before its fuel tank is completely empty? Okay. So, approximately, well, that's kind of interesting. So, we're not going to get exactly one of these answers, I would suspect, no matter what work we do, but we should get close. So we might want to have our calculator handy in case we need to do some rounding or something like that. Okay. But what are we asked? At this rate, how much farther can the car travel before its fuel tank is empty? Well, we start with a full tank of gas. It was full, right? Yeah, filled up his tank of gas, so it's full. Okay, so we have a full tank minus 3/8 of the tank. That would leave 5/8 of the tank left. Okay? So we want to know how far can Joe go on 5/8 of a tank of gas. Okay? Well, we know he can go 165 kilometers on 3/8 of a tank. Okay? So we could even set this up as a nice little ratio or something like that. But how do you go from 3/8 of a tank? So we know how much 3/8 of a tank gives us. How far would 5/8? Well, how do you go from 3/8 to 5/8? You would multiply by 5/3. Okay, so multiply 3/8 of a tank by 5/3 of a tank, or by 5/3, and you'll get 5/8 of a tank. So what can we do here? Well, we can multiply 165 by 5/8. And see where we can go from there. Okay, so you'll get 825 over 8. So that should just be a little over 100, about 103. Oh, sorry, not 5/8, 5/3. There you go, silly me. I was wondering why the number was going to be so low. But you'd multiply 165 by 5/3. Okay. 165 times 5 is going to be 825. We want to divide that by 3, and actually we can. Divide that by 3, you'll get 275 kilometers. So that should be our answer. So we actually do get an exact amount. I don't know why they said approximately, but our final answer is going to be E. Okay. So the wording there tripped me up, made me think I was going to have to approximate something with a calculator and use decimals. So I don't quite know what they were thinking when they worded that one, but that's okay. So just to summarize, we know we could set up some sort of ratio or some sort of equivalence between distance and how much of a tank. We know how much of the tank we're going to have left. That was the calculation we did right at the start. And then we just managed to convert. How do you go from 3/8 to 5/8? 5/3. All right. So up next will be question number 19. Feel free to join me for that in the next video.